Hello, everyone. What a movie. Okay, I'm not normally a fan of the Jackass franchise, but wow. Bad Grandpa was hilarious as heck. I couldn't. Every moment was just all that stuff. Johnny Knoxville knocked it out of the park. Um, Good job. I don't think any other movie could have done that as well as he did. Um, what else about the? There was a plot line where he has to take this kid and take it to his dad, to his dad, who turns out to be a deadbeat. Go figure. But he overall, it was a funny. The plot of the movie was not good. I could say that. But just seeing Johnny Knoxville and his isms and just the behind the scenes kind of thing was great. Um, what else? The Just the delivery of the pranks that he would pull on. I mean, it's just one big old prank video done well, and I could say that. I mean, there was a scene where the kid was like a stripper and all that stuff at the end, and all that stuff, and he does that, with the bills, and it's just that moment really got to me, and I bawled out laughing. Another one where he was in like a male club or something like that, and he it was sagging. It was sagging. I'm trying to keep it, decent, the language decent here in this review. But it was nuts. The movie was nuts, and he was like making a sandwich and all that stuff inside the thing without paying and just running off. The whole dark humor with a dead body and all that stuff, that was just funny and hilarious. I don't think any other I haven't laughed that hard at a movie in a long time. I don't know why. I think it was the plot, that the reason why it was so bashed, and because it was under the Jackass um, name, why it was so trashed and all that stuff. Honestly, it was a decent movie, a pretty good movie. I mean, it does its job. It makes you laugh and sometimes cringe at the absurdity. I mean, it was just all that. Johnny Knoxville, just I don't find him a good actor, but when he does what he does well, which is do the impractical jokes and pranks and all that stuff, he does it pretty darn well. I mean, I don't think any other person could have done that in that means of state. He just gosh dang it, Johnny. I don't, he was awesome in this, and gosh, the kid he had in Bad Grant, it was just he is insane, and just as well as his adult counterpart. I mean, it was like a kind of dynamic duo kind of thing, and the kid and Johnny Knoxville had a lot of chemistry. I mean, there's a scene where he fakes a shart and it was just that kind of impulsive, um, irrational behavior and all that stuff, and it was very inappropriate and crude, but it was pretty darn good for Crude. Actually, a lot of the gags and all that stuff, I could say, is almost Monty Python. Monty Python. Yeah, I'm holding that in high regards because I respect the Pythons and all that stuff. And they just, the way he took it out of the park in that kind of perspective. I mean, he made me laugh the whole way. I can't emphasize enough how much it made me laugh. Um, that kid, though, that kid, he great, like I said before, great chemistry with Johnny Knoxville, probably because Johnny Knoxville is a kid himself. I mean, I'm not meaning that in a bad way, I'm meaning in a good way. I mean, he has that energy, that youthful spirit. Ironic because he's playing an old man. But that other than that, hang it. But it was just die out loud. I could not stop laughing. That movie, I mean, every single, not a minute, not a, half a minute goes by where I don't laugh. I mean, when the plot comes in, I don't really follow it that well, but when it does do what it does best, when it does do the prank moments, then I think that is where it highlights well. I don't think I haven't laughed that much since I watched Life of Brian from Monty Python. I mean, that is just that movie that keeps me, laughing on, consistently, not like, that was funny kind of thing, but just, me literally turning red of how funny it was. If you can't tell, this movie was funny. I don't care what the critics say. I don't care what everybody else says. That movie was funny. I don't think I don't think kids should watch this movie at all. There's a lot of f bombs and all that stuff. It's his TV show, but uncensored. That's what I could say. It's like watching the other Jackass movies out there. I mean, it's just hilarious. It's just every moment of it is hilarious. I wouldn't put it in disregard saying, it's terrible or, cruddy. It was a very well executed movie of how, the different pranks and all that stuff, of how he put it, how he analyzed everything, and how he just delivered every single moment. That was phenomenally insane of what he got away with. And he had to have permits, and he, I mean, a lot of stuff that he could get away with. I mean, just because, oh, we're filming a movie, let's see what happens, and they go inside, and just tell everybody. And they did explain it at the end of the credits, that they do show that, oh, guys, this is all for fake. We are you are being filmed for you were filmed for a movie. You were filmed for a movie. And he just he took it out of the park with that. I mean, it's just the way he brought in, comedy, and I'm a huge comedy, fiend. If I don't see anything funny about a movie, the movie is automatically terrible in my opinion. But that movie just kept me going, kept me energized, and honestly made me pepped up. And I think that's where it happens to be its strong point. It does keep you, focused and all that stuff. The plot points are weak, but I do say with the other parts of the movie, that right there is just bomb. For those who are old enough to watch it, watch it. You won't be, disregard or say, oh, this movie, bah. But no, it was definitely, it was very outrageous. I think the reason why it got capped on a lot was because it was crude. But that movie just blew it sky high. And I honestly, I wish I saw this movie in theaters. I would have laughed the whole theater. I think I would probably got kicked out because I would have been rowdy. I mean, what do you expect? You're in a Johnny Knoxville movie. What do you? But other than that, great movie. I would definitely recommend you guys watch this. Take care.